Trevor Resnick is a machinist who works in a factory. He is very thin and looks tired all the time. He hasn't slept in months, maybe a year. His body looks like it's warning him, but he keeps going to work. Every morning, he's barely awake. He talks to himself sometimes, and his voice is low and distant. Day by day, he goes through his shift in the dark, dusty factory, doing the same tasks. He does not have friends. He is polite when people talk to him, but he doesn't really connect with anyone. He moves through life as if he's not quite there. At home, his routine is empty. He buys food in tin cans and eats in silence. He rarely joins family or social calls. He lives in a cold apartment, alone, and everything feels scattered. The walls are pale, and the light is weak. He does small exercises to stay active, but he looks worn out. A calendar hangs with pages torn off. The days blend together. He checks and rechecks his tasks, but everything seems off. Mr. Resnick is living in a gray place inside and out. At the factory, he begins to notice little strange things. Tools go missing, or he finds them in odd places. People talk about a coworker who was injured, and after that, there are whispers. Trevor is confused. He does his work, but his mind drifts. Machines seem louder. Shadows stretch in the corners. He feels watched, even when no one is there. One person, Ivan, shows up at work. Trevor doesn't remember meeting him, but Ivan talks like they're already friends. Trevor shrugs him off. Ivan is large and confident, talking about days that Trevor can't recall. The name rings some distant bell, but the face doesn't. Trevor tries to anchor himself in normal life. He meets a waitress named Maria at a coffee spot. She's kind, cheerful, different from anyone he knows. She smiles gently and seems interested. He chooses words carefully and finds it soothing. They chat about small, safe things, weather, coffee flavors, routine. She works nights. He works days. Still, there's comfort there. Trevor starts to hope. He buys a gift for her, a simple flower. But when he brings it, Maria is surprised. She doesn't match his memory of their talk. She says she's never seen the flower. Trevor's smile falters. He realizes memory can trick you. His weight and tiredness get worse. He tries to nap but can't. Noise is louder at home, a dripping faucet, the hum of city streets. Sleep doesn't come. He counts time in strange ways, wall clocks, broken watches, TV static. At work, he's clumsy. Machines sway. He misses steps in operations. The foreman and coworkers notice his exhaustion. Whispers grow. Still, Trevor pushes on, as if sleep isn't necessary. Everyone seems to be tired of him, worried, maybe angry. But Trevor keeps smiling, softly, hoping the next day will be easier. Ivan returns, in the apartment building. He knocks on Trevor's door late at night. The hallway light flickers. Trevor doesn't want to open. But he does. Ivan seems casual, like they're old friends. He brings papers in folders and says they should compare notes. Trevor reads the papers, charts, designs, notes that ring no meaning. Ivan stands close. Trevor frowns. He shakes his head and slams the door. But the footsteps echo down the corridor. Trevor leans against the wall. He breathes in small, panicked ways. That night, he can't sleep again, his heart keeps pumping uneasy. At work, something strange happens. A toolbox appears where it shouldn't be. A machine is off balance. Trevor hears footsteps when he's alone. He's sure of it, but when he turns, no one is there. The quiet grows loud. People stare at him. The foreman calls him a disruption. Trevor says nothing. He just stares, listening to the hum of motors, the hiss of steam vents. In his lunch break, his hands shake as he holds a sandwich. Someone offers help, but he declines. He walks outside, clutching his lunch, feeling strange cracks in his thoughts. Maria calls him, but a moment later, she says she doesn't know why she's calling. Trevor blinks, confused. He tells her about her shift, a detail only they shared. Maria pauses. Then she says she doesn't remember it. Trevor's chest tightens. He lies down in his apartment and numbers the floorboards by night. He hears something in the wall. He looks around the empty room. He whispers, "What am I missing?" The silence seems to push back. The place he lives in is not quite the place he thinks. That idea scares him more than any noise or ghost. He goes to the doctor. He explains sleeplessness, exhaustion, lost tools, vague memories, hallucinations maybe. The doctor doesn't say much, he notes weight loss, weak pulse. He orders scans and blood tests. Trevor goes through them robotically. The staff are polite and worried. He lies on a cold table. The machine clicks. The lights hum again. He breathes shallow. But when he looks up, the technician smiles and says he'll be fine. Trevor nods, uncertain. Afterward, he waits for results. A receptionist gives him a card for follow-up. He squeezes it, unsure if it's real. As he leaves the doctor's office, the world outside seems slightly changed. The sky isn't darker, but lighter. People move past him. He reaches out for something stable, maybe sleep, maybe memory, maybe a friend. He thinks of Maria's smile and Ivan's odd confidence. He wonders what is real, what he's forgotten, and how to piece things back together. He walks down the street, thin figure in daylight, determined to find rest or answers, or both, even if the path is unclear. He doesn't know what's coming, but he continues to move forward.